Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen. I am a psychic medium, and welcome to your October forecast for Scorpio. So here we go. So if you were born between October 24th and November 22nd, this reading is for you. Welcome to my channel. This is your October forecast. I am using a handful of decks that are Halloween themed today. So I have the Everyday Witch, I have the Wizard's Tarot, I have the Halloween Oracle, and I did put the links down in the description. I also put some unboxing of these cards, videos that I had taped earlier on my channel of 15 Halloween and fall oracle and tarot decks. So if you're interested in looking at some different decks for the season, take a look at those links. So let's get started. So this is your October reading, Scorpio. Here we go. The 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups. I have the Hermit. I have the 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, the Empress. I have the Ace of Pentacles. I have the 7 of Wands. I have the Tower. Let me pull some Oracle. This is the Halloween Oracle deck. I hope that you guys are all having a beautiful fall so far. The weather is beautiful here in New Jersey going into October. So it's going to be a beautiful October. Here we go. So I have some energy cards that I'm going to place around my reading. We're going to pull on some energy. Let me just pull a couple of more cards, get a sense of where we're going. Okay. Let me pull an animal spirit card. Let's see what your animal spirit is for the month. See where that's going to take us. So this is for my Scorpios, my water sign. For those of you that don't know me, I am a psychic medium. I do readings all over the country and the world, and I do group readings, audience work, and I will be reading the cards intuitively and listening for messages for guidance. Okay, right out of the gate, I'm going to say that coming out of, it's interesting because coming out of, I have two things happening. Coming out of September, I have this sense of I need to get my arms around money. Okay, I have the 4 of Pentacles, and I'm not necessarily hoarding money, but I'm definitely feeling the sense of I need more security. Okay, so I'm either balancing my checkbook, I'm double checking my statements, I'm checking all of my bills, I'm making sure all my bills are paid. I'm kind of keeping my income, my finances close to my heart. Okay, so I'm definitely a little bit nervous about income. I'm not worried about abundance. I have abundance coming. In fact, my energy card is telling me I have a door of value. And you can see all these dollar bills just flowing through the door. So the money is coming, but you have this hesitant feeling. Okay, it is really the best way to put it, that you're just hesitant. You're not necessarily worried yet, but you're not as willing to kind of blow money on things right now as you normally would. That's kind of the sense that I feel. I do have the feeling of the abundance is coming. I have the 7 of Pentacles, which is sharing with me. She's kind of just picking all of the pentacles off of the tree. My little witch for Halloween, my little black cat is even picking a pentacle. So the abundance is fruitful. the abundance is coming. Okay. I do have my Empress card also. Just when I had said fruitful, the Empress card jumped out at me. Here she is picking her apples for the fall season. So it's a sense of harvesting. There's plenty for everybody. Let's just get through this season and get our arms around the harvest. So I do feel financially that you're okay. All right, so let's just do that. My Eight of Cups is supporting me. You can see that her cups, she's turned her back on the materialistic things, and she's saying, I know those things are going to be taken care of, and I'm going to look at bigger and better things. I'm going to put my mind onto things that are more important right now for me. Okay. As my Scorpio, I always feel like you're my dreamer, right? So you do have an Ace of Pentacles. So you're dreaming, you could be working on your business. You could be working on bringing more abundance into your life, something along those lines. But, you are a little bit of a daydreamer. You're spending some time, you're deep in thought for some reason going into this month. So I have this deep hermit feeling, that you have some deep feelings that you want to think about. You're very emotional. You're very intense with your emotions. Again, I don't think you're worried about finances. This could be either, your relationships, that you want to go deeper into a relationship. You want to be more connected to somebody. You want to feel like you are more on the same page, those kinds of feelings. And you're spending, or even more importantly, even feelings for yourself, the sense of deep inner peace, the sense of, what, I want to feel more stable. I want to feel more grounded, because the emotional roller coaster ride that I've been on, maybe coming in from August into September even, it's been a little bit too much for me, even for me, because as a Scorpio, you love that intensity. You love that excitement. But I am trying to calm you down for some reason. So if you've had a lot of excitement going on in the last couple of months, I'm going to say that it's time to kind of just pull in the reins, feel a little bit more at home. I have my happy hearth here with my fire. Maybe it's time to decorate my home. Maybe it's time to light candles. Maybe it's time to do some fall cleaning, clean some things out, kind of just get rid of some of those old emotions. When I said get those things out, there's something that is bothering you emotionally. Wondering if you've been fighting with someone, with my Seven of Wands, wondering if it's kind of this feeling of like the hair going up on the back of my neck when they talk. So maybe it's somebody at work that you're just like, like, oh God, here she comes. Or, it could be a family member that you're fighting with, or a sibling, but it is this sense of, you know what? I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it if she says one more thing. So I have the Tower card here. So there could be some kind of blow up coming. There could be, I hate to say that you're a fighter, because I don't want to say that about anybody, because you like to keep it very, uplifting, and you want to have a good time. But somebody is really, I got to tell you, somebody really is getting under your skin. Somebody is really, the hair goes up on the back of your neck when you hear their voice, feeling, you're just like, oh God, or your phone rings and it's like that person, you're just like, I don't want to take it. So beware of who that is in your life. And maybe we need to set boundaries around that person. Maybe we need to remove some of that energy from our life, something like that. Because I don't like the feelings that I'm getting with having to protect myself, and the sense of I'm going to lose it. Okay. So I want you to be a little bit more, you're very good at identifying if somebody's lying to you. That's one of Scorpio's best traits, I think, that if somebody is, the dark side, I guess. They're liars, they're cheaters, they're fakes, they're superficial, all of those types of personalities. You're like, I got your number. I'm not dealing with this. So that's the feeling that I'm getting with this. I feel like whoever this person is around you, you're just like, I've had enough. I don't want this anymore. Maybe I don't want you in my life. Maybe I need to remove you. Maybe I'm done. Okay. And maybe that's why I need this time to think about it. It could be a relationship if you're in a relationship that you're not married and you're dating this person. And maybe you're just kind of like, you know what, I'm tired of the lies and I need some time to think, would be a good way to put it. Okay. So I do feel that. I do have a death card. It does not mean that something is going to, someone is going to die, okay? But it is a significant change card. So it does tie into, I need time to think about this, and then I'm going to put it to rest. So keep that in mind. There may be somebody that you really need to either put on hold, just make a decision that this isn't working out. You're not feeling secure. Now, I'm thinking you're not feeling secure financially, but you may not be feeling secure emotionally. And as a water sign, you like to feel secure emotionally. So I want you to know that your emotions are talking to you, okay? Your spirits, your emotions, your intuition are talking to you when you have that kind of feeling of, why am I guarding myself? Why do I feel insecure? Okay. You are getting everything that you want in time, but you do have this sense of, I'm not getting my arms around everything that I want. And in my 5 of Cups, I have, maybe in this relationship, I have 3 cups that have spilt over. So those things aren't working in this relationship. And I have 2 cups that are standing up, and you kind of hang on in the relationship because the 2 cups that are standing are still pretty good. And you'd rather have that than nothing. Okay. So you're still thinking about the relationship. You're evaluating, are my cups filled? All right. So as far as your relationship goes, you got a lot of thinking to do, is what's going on right now. I'm not sure what the blowout might be, or if it already happened. It may, readings are fluid and timeless, and this blowout may have happened a couple of months ago, but you haven't really had a time to process it. And now you're having time to really think about it, and you've had time to think about it, and you're like, you know what, I didn't like that. It really never went away. So I want you to be aware of that. You do have a weakness this month for some reason. You have a blind spot, and I want you to be aware of your blind spot, okay? So it could be that your relationship is, your weakness is he tells you he loves you. And he says it and you believe him, but his actions don't match his words. So that would be a blind spot. So be aware of what your blind spot is. If you are just listening because that's what you want to hear, or is your gut telling you that there's something more to this picture? Okay. You do want a caring connection. You are begging, you are asking the universe. You want to have fun. You want to feel the intensity. You want to be in love. But you just want to know the truth. You're so good, Scorpios, at knowing the truth. As long as you know the truth, you can handle anything. But when you don't know the truth, you don't have this, right? So if you're questioning these types of things in a relationship, I think this reading is for you. Okay. You have a buffalo as your spirit animal. The abundant universe will provide. So this is definitely saying again that I feel financially that you're okay. All right. I have the 7 of Pentacles. That's sharing with me that, you have lots of pentacles. You're working hard. You're gathering your pentacles. So that I'm not worried about. Overall, I'm more concerned about that. I really want you to spend some time alone. I want you to think about your feelings. I want you to be aware of what the truth is how it's coming into me. I want you to know that you have abundance. You do have the abundance flowing to you. So I want you to focus on that abundance. I want you to daydream. I want you to be powerful. I want you to be all the things that you're really good at. Okay. I want you to spend time around your home. I want you to connect to your home. I want you to have this happy home. I want you to feel connected, clean out your home, decorate for the fall, light your candles, bake banana bread, whatever it's going to be. And then I feel like that is going to bring you closer to the connection that you actually really want, that deep love, that I'm in love, I'm happy, I'm secure, I'm just having fun, because you don't want to waste your time. Okay. You're not a time waster. That I know about you. So overall, Scorpio, I think you're going to have a great month. I think that the couple things that I need you to work on is listen to your inner voice. Okay. Take the time to listen to your inner voice. If you've had an episode, now I don't know, not all of you have had an episode. Maybe this doesn't apply. If it doesn't apply to you, then we'll just save it for someone else in this reading. But if it applies to you, then this message was for you. Okay. I'm not sure what that struggle is. I'm not sure what they were, words that were said, or, you caught somebody saying something that wasn't true. And you're like, wait a minute, don't lie to me. I know when you're lying. And you've had time to think about it. And now you're going to move in the direction of either making yourself happy and reconnecting and getting it off the plate with that person. But we have to let go of something that came in very clearly. And maybe it's something that happened in August. Maybe it's something that happened in September. Okay. That these words were said, and you just, sometimes people say something and you think you forgot it, but all of a sudden, you realize that you just keep replaying it in your mind over and over again. So if it's something like that, I want you to address it because it hasn't gone away. Be aware of your blind spot. Be aware that, that you are vulnerable and that you only want to be happy. And not everybody has great intentions. Not everybody lives in this happy bubble that you live in. So be aware of your blind spots. You don't have to be defensive, but you are vulnerable and you're very sensitive and you're very emotional at times. So just be aware of if anybody or you feel anybody may be taking advantage of you, something like that. Kind of curious as to, who's stirring the pot. Maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's somebody, because it was that feeling of, like, I can't stand her voice. Like if she says one more thing, I'm going to lose it is the feeling. So, but you know what? You're very much in control. You have an Ace of Pentacles. So I want you to focus on your dreams. I want you to take towards the end, going into the end of October for sure. It's kind of the sense of I have my arms around my life. I'm in a good place. I'm going into the holiday season. Maybe I'm starting to feel, not only celebrating Halloween, but maybe I'm starting to feel, kind of the holiday spirit a little bit even. But you're very hopeful. You're very optimistic. You're holding this pentacle and you're saying, you know what, good things are coming. So October's overall very good for you. I want you to have an amazing month. Thank you, my Scorpios, for joining me. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the bell so you can get notices to my daily readings and my forecast, my pick-a-cards. and anything that I'm doing on the channel. I appreciate that. I am taking private readings at Kathy Mamolen Psychic Medium if you want to book a phone or a Zoom reading. And I'm going to continue with this reading. I'm going to expand this reading. I'm going to look into a couple of more things that are jumping out at me. So if you want to click the link for the expansion and you want a little bit more information on your October reading, Scorpio, then the expansion link will be down below. But have an amazing month, and I'll see you all again next month. Bye.